We are
We
live.
are live.
We are live.
Good morning, everyone
Good
here. Good
morning.
morning from
Good
my
morning.
side
Good
here.
morning.
And to our viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And I'm saying a big happy new month to everyone on this session and to all our viewers out there.
Happy New Month.
Glad to
Happy
be
New
in the
Month.
month of May. May we all march forward by the grace of God.
Amen.
Okay, we are back again today to another wonderful session. And we are here with another wonderful topic. You know, each time you see us appear here, we are coming with great values. And today is not going to be an exception. So, without further ado, we are going to start by introducing herself. And so you can meet each and every one here in case you're seeing our beautiful faces for the first time. So we are going to start the introduction from my coach to Edna, to Tessie, and to Mentor Beatrice. Coach, open the door, please. Introduce yourself.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thank you for inviting me. And thank you for this wonderful day that the Lord has made. I am thankful in it. And I am looking forward for a wonderful, wonderful session. So my name's Dismas Ndega. My friends call me DC, originally from East Africa via Nairobi, Kenya. I reside with my family in Atlanta, Georgia, and I am in tracking. So I am in Charlotte today. I'm live from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am also a proud digital business owner. I'm happy to be here, and I'm looking forward for a wonderful session. With that being said, I give it back to you, our able host.
Okay, thank you for that short introduction. So now we go to Edna. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Yes, so we are back here again. My name is Edna. I'm a wife, a mompreneur. I work in the health sector before I became a digital entrepreneur. I'm so proud of this business. This business have given me so much blessings that if I want to start counting, time will not permit me. So I just want you to hold on, sit down with a cup of coffee and your popcorn, whatever you may have, and just hear us today. So that you will know that this business is real. There is nothing to be afraid of. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a scam. It's legit. And we want you to come in and taste the pudding. Come and taste and see. And you too will testify. That being said, I give it back to my host. Thank you for inviting me today. God bless you, man.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks so much for showing up for yourself and for your business. And now we go to Tessie. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is JC. I'm a proud digital business owner. I'm a mom. I reside in Houston, Texas, and I'm blessed to be a part of this business, this meeting, and this business. So, um, I work in healthcare setting also, and I'm happy to be part of this business. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tessie, for introducing yourself. And now we go to Beatrice.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that I was last and I got to hear the energy from everybody. And I like Tessie's growth. Tessie is growing. Tessie is coming along. Huh? I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank
And I
you,
like
ma'am.
the consistency.
Yeah.
So my name is Beatrice Onkware, streaming live from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm also in the medical field and a mom of three, and of course, a proud mompreneur. And thank you for having me this morning. Can't wait to hear from Tessie this morning. Huh? She's been coming with the wonderful nuggets. She's coming. And I can't wait to hear what she has this morning.
Thank
All right, I'll
you.
give it back to you, our wonderful host.
Okay. Thanks so much for introducing yourself. And I love the way you comment Tessie's growth. And that's one thing that is so, similar for everybody in this business because you cannot start this business and remain the same way you are. Whether you like it or not, you are going to experience certain level of growth. So far, you are committed to doing what you're supposed to do because it is a continuous community. It is a community where you continuously learn, right? And when you learn on daily basis, growth is inevitable. So thank you, Coach Beatrice, for introducing yourself. And to me, my name still remains Foluke Adebayo. I'm originally from Nigeria, currently residing in Manitoba, Canada with my family. I'm mom of 3, and I'm a wife as well. I'm an accountant by education, working as certification officer. And currently, also, I run my digital business because this business has given me option more than what my 9 to 5, is giving me. And we are back on your screen today to talk about a very good topic, because this topic in one way or the other has helped each and every one of us to experience the level of growth that we have both personally and in the business. And today, our topic for our viewers that we'll be discussing on extensively is how mentorship and community support can impact your journey and results, right? And, so many people have the desire to do something, maybe to start a project, to start a business. You can have the vision, you can have the tools, you can have the resources, but you having all the resources, having all the good strategy does not in any way guarantee success. If you're trying to figure everything out alone, the journey can feel long, confusing, and frustrating. But with the right support, mentorship, and enabling environments and community, your results can come faster than you can ever imagine. And that is what we are going to be dwelling extensively on today. I have my wonderful panelists here that are going to be doing justice one after the other to all the questions that we have here today. And I'm going to be starting with Edna. Edna, you are opening the curtain for us, and I know you are here to share amazing nuggets, right?
Amen.
So you'll be, dealing with the first question, which says, please share a specific moment when mentorship changed your direction and results, and what would have happened if you didn't have that guidance?
The importance, that's a very good question. We all need mentors. Call it coaches. They are very important in our life. Our teachers, some of our teachers are mentors. Parents too can be mentors. Our spiritual fathers and mothers can be mentors. No, we too can mentor our children and even other children around us. What is mentorship? Somebody guiding you in order for you to get it right, not for you to make the mistake that they made, the challenges that they endure, or the temptations and the trials. They say, Nigerians will say, follow who no road, make you not fall for gutter. What does that mean? Mentorship is somebody who have treaded the path you are trying to tread, and they are there for you to lean on. You are climbing on their shoulders to win, to avoid the hurdles, the obstacles on their way. And talking about this digital business, of course, when I started it, it was somehow new. Before I started this business, I was kind of struggling. I have always loved the online business, talking about Facebook ads, these ads and all that. I'm so happy we have our coach with us today, Coach Dismas, because I remember my first conversation with him when I wanted to start this business I was talking about, he asked me, he said, do you have a Facebook page? I said, I have so many questions I want to ask about that, how they do Facebook ads, how they do that one, how people do affiliate marketing. I was mentioning some things that I've heard, but I didn't understand what it was. I was struggling with it. And I remember he told me, he said, if you come into this business, all these questions you are asking will be a thing of the past. that we have a system in place that all these things are there. And not only that, anytime I'm struggling, as a new biz in the business, I haven't done any business before, talk less of even digital business. So I will come back to him. He was always there to put me through. And what if he wasn't there? Maybe I would have got confused, frustrated, and at the end of the day, I'll say, hey, you people just came and carry my money. Business, not business. I don't know if there's nobody to teach me. So the importance of mentorship, mentoring is very, so important, cannot be overemphasized. So learning how to package our story into messages that connect. Even the other day, when I wanted to make an art, I went back to him. He told me, say, this art will not go. You have made mention of certain things that is forbidden. So you have to go back and do it again. So I have seen him like somebody, he has always been guiding me. I had to go back to redo it. So there has been so much moments, so many times that mentorship, his guidance, my mentor's guidance, and I've had so many mentors aside this business that I run to. When there is one, anytime I encounter issues, they say no man is an Ireland. If you want to win fast, if you want to get to your desired destination, you need a mentor, somebody to climb on their shoulders, somebody that have tread the path, like I said before, you want to tread, the road that you want to pass, so somebody have passed it before, and they got results. It's those that have the result, positive result, good result. Those are the ones we want to allow to mentor us. So realizing you don't need to do everything, just write things consistently. And without mentorship, this might not be possible. So mentorship, I cannot, in fact, say enough concerning how many times I have used the importance, the office of a mentor to get to where I am today. And it's a continuous thing. So with that, I give it back to you.
Wow, that was so deep. There's nothing as good. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
As she was talking, I'm just going to take 1 minute. As she was talking, I'm reminded of the Bible, and I'm going to read Proverbs 11:14, that a nation, not just one person, a nation will fall if it has no guidance. Deep. We all need guidance. Continue.
Wow.
And mentors, let me quickly shift this. And we need mentors in every facet and areas of our life. What do I mean? In marriage, you need a mentor. Parenting, you need a mentor. Spiritually, you need a mentor. There was one time I was overwhelmed spiritually. I left my home. I don't know what was happening, but I knew something was happening. I couldn't explain. So I needed a quiet place. I went to the park, not too far from my home. I said, who should I call now? And I called one of my spiritual mommy. And she said, now, what is going on? I said, Mommy, I can't understand, but I know something is going on. It's okay. Let's start speaking in tongues. She's in Texas. We started speaking in tongues online. We continue. After a while, I said, do you feel relief? I said, I feel relief. And what if I didn't have her, if she wasn't there? So we all need mentors. And no matter how old we are, we need it. And as parents, we must be available to mentor our children. It's that mentorship. You go beyond parenting when it comes to children now. We must guide them and we must see that they get it right. So it's very important, business-wise, in every ramification and facet of life. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for your submission. And I love the way you even took it outside business. Because truly we need mentor in all aspects of life.
Yeah.
And I love the way you share your personal experience. There's nothing as good as you speaking from what you have personally experienced, right?
And Ma, I'm sorry I'm taking time. I don't know. I just want to go as the Spirit is leading me. I work in Behavioral Health Crisis Center one time. I saw youth, young adults, failing in life, addicted, becoming drug addicts. And the first question that I always ask I'll be saying it within me, not to anybody. Say, where are the parents? Is the parents not there? What about the neighbors? What about the people that say they are preaching? Before these children got out of hand, what about their teacher? Was anybody there that took it upon themselves to see that these children were guided in the right way? If we see that, if we look at what is going on in the society, mentorship, if you see that it's mentorship that is needed, a good mentor is needed. If they have it, they will not go astray. Yeah, a mentorship can go beyond even talking. It can go up to praying, even without the person knowing, on behalf. That's why the Bible talks about standing in the gap and occupying for the master. He wants us to mentor. He said, occupy till I come. What are we occupying? The people that are around us. Thank you.
Wow.
That's
Thank
beautiful.
you. That was really deep, you know. We cannot overemphasize the importance of mentors. They shape destiny in the area angle of, child upbringing. They shape destiny. They direct. They help you, prevent mistakes because they've passed through that mistake. And when you are under their mentorship, you will not fall into the same trap. And when you don't repeat the same mistake your mentor has, gone through, it would help you to save time. Like
Exactly. And
you would save
resources,
exactly. You,
lives.
you will be able to save time and achieve, results in a more quicker way.
Yeah.
You can imagine somebody that has taken 3 or 5 years to build something. In those 3 to 5 years, there are days where they indulge in learning, finding out how things work, and just getting it right. When you come under the mentorship of such a person, you will not take that long because you will not figure out things on your own. You will receive proper guidance, proper direction on how to do things. And in such situation, it takes away frustration. You can imagine trying to do things on your own and you can't figure it out. Frustration sets in.
Struggling.
When frustration sets in, giving up comes so easily. You'll be like, maybe this thing is not meant for me. Maybe I'm not designed or
Yeah, and
to
some people
succeed
have
here.
to hide their life because of that.
Yeah. Maybe
No help. No
yeah, a
help.
lot of people give up because
Mhm,
they feel frustrated on what
mhm,
ordinarily they're supposed to succeed in.
mhm.
And that is the beauty of what we have here. We are mentors in this business. We have coaches in this business, such that when you come in, you will not be left alone.
Yeah.
You will receive proper guidance on what you need to do. Beatrice was talking about Tessie growing so fast.
Yes,
It
that's
is because Tessie is under the mentorship
she's
of
coming.
Beatrice, and she's guiding her through what she needs to do, and she's guiding her properly. That is the beauty of the community we have here. And that is why we come out here telling you that when you come to join us, you are not going to be alone. You will be in business, but obviously not alone because you will receive proper guidance on the way forward and how you can succeed. Thank you so much, Edna, from speaking from your mind, broadening the question, not even limiting it to the angle of business alone. And now we go to Tessie. Please, you'll be helping us with the second question. How has being in a supportive community shape not just your income or results, but help you stay consistent and accountable?
Sorry, that question is for me.
Yeah, sure.
Can
Did you
you
get
repeat
it
that
or you want me
again?
to repeat it?
Yes.
Okay. How has being in a supportive community shape not just your income or results, but help you stay consistent and accountable?
How?
Yeah.
Because where I am, there's a little noise coming in. It's like how this business has helped me.
Yeah, how being in this community, this business community, how has it not just shape your income or results, but help you to stay consistent and accountable?
Um, First of all, I give God all the glory. I thank God for bringing me to this community. It was not just by accident, it was the Lord's doing. Because my coming here, I was really looking for something to add to the work I was doing. And I believe viewers are there listening to me. Most of, let me say, most of you know the kind of job you're doing. You know, you're not happy with it. You know, the income is not enough. But it looked like we're stuck. But when I take the decision, it was not easy, but I give God the glory that I'm here, not just everything I learn every day is not just only about the business, and it's also about my everyday life. Just as Edna said, if not for time, I could have liked Edna to go on and on because I was just enjoying it. And really, most of us might have things that we have in mind to do. Actually, we need a mentor. That mentorship is very important, and not just like the idea is there, but you need somebody to back you up. Sometimes, like there was a day I was telling my son, get out of there, get out of there. My son told me, Mommy, you need help. You can't do it all alone. So if my CCS can tell me that, so I realize, yes, in life we need help. So this digital business is not just only a business, it's also life therapy too. So some people are there, they might say, oh, what are they talking about? I will encourage anyone listening to us to join, and not just joining us, you grow in every area, in your ideas and in your business. And before you know, you start seeing the manifestation, even if you're not seeing it like counting raw cash, but your heart, because words start from your mind. So your heart is already calculating. And the Bible says, it might tarry, but it will surely come to pass. And I believe with time, as it's already planted in your heart, it will start manifesting physically. So if you've not taken that idea to join us, come and join us because it's real and it works. I give it to my coach. Thank
Okay, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But I wanted to add something here before we go on.
you. Okay.
That being in a strong community, like
Yeah.
ours, um, it does a few things. One, you realize that you're not the only one with challenges. I'm not going to call them problems. You realize that you're not the only one with challenges, and challenges are good. Challenges are there to direct you, are there to show you plan A is not working, so let's do plan B. So they are good, and they are good to have. Usually people run from challenges, but when you're in the group, you find, oh, you're not the only one with challenges, and you realize the challenges are good. So that's one thing. And then when you're also in the community, you find that it raises the standard for you, or to see what is possible for you. So maybe when you join the business, all you wanted is $1,000 extra per month, and you come into the community, you find people are earning 10,000, 20,000 a month, and you're like, ooh, I need to raise my bar. So this business is better than what I thought. You're raising your standard. Another one that I love so much, but I guess everybody has been talking about, is it keeps you accountable. And when people, they realize you're disappearing, your mentors, your coaches, they realize you're disappearing, like somebody that was disappearing, that now is back with a lot of energy. She knows herself. The coach went for her, and now she's back. I'm not going to mention the name, like I said. And there are days that you don't feel like showing up, but because you're in a community where you see others what they are doing, you that alone will also help you or push you to also doing what you're supposed to be doing. What else? I can also quote the Bible where it says, iron sharpens iron. As you are in there, you see others are doing it like this. Okay. And you realize this one is the one that was working. You've been doing it this way. Okay, so this is what is working. Let's do it like that. And you find yourself also, that's one way of they are holding your hand, because the holding hand is not a literal holding hand, is big, seeing what others are doing, how others are doing. They are guiding you, of course. We can't even finish this topic without saying thank you to Coach, because he's always calling, he's always guiding, he's always looking out for others, and none of us here can say they are where they are without his help. He's touched you one way or another, be it a phone call, be it guiding you, or did your coaching call. Somehow he touched your life, and we're so grateful. So with that, I give it back to you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our viewers. Thank you. My name is Juliet. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm married. I have my beautiful family here in Atlanta, Georgia, also streaming live in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, I want to add small thing in that this thing. Like this, our business, it help us in consistency in whatsoever we are doing. It makes you visible. The visibility is there when you start this business, and it sharpen your mindset. That is the first thing, because our mindset, where we are coming from, we have this limiting belief that we cannot do this, you cannot do this, people are judging me. But since we start this business, all of us have a story about our mindset, because that is the first thing. If you don't change your mindset, you will not be able to do nothing in this business. Because in the book Science of Getting Rich, say you have to do something in a certain way for you to get the result that you want. So that is why the mindset strengthening is the first thing in this our business. Then every little action you take give you result, real result, not just sitting down there. You have to take that action to get that real result. So that is what I want to add. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mentor Juliet. You're welcome. I love the fact that you didn't wait for me to call you to introduce you before you share your thoughts. You didn't wait to say, oh yeah, introduce yourself. That's a very good one. Yeah, like I said, we share nuggets, as it comes to your heart. That's freedom of expression. And that's the beauty of community, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. In fact, Beatrice has speak exactly what I want to use to corroborate what Mentor Tessie talked about, on the angle of staying consistent and accountable. I tell you, if not for the power of community support, a lot of people would have given up.
Exactly.
There's this saying in my language that nǹkan tó dá kò kí ń fẹ́ anybody ṣe òun. That is, something good does not want you to do it. Because there will be challenges.
There's a fight.
Yeah, it's a battle that you must win in your mind, that this I must succeed in it. Right? And you see a lot of people giving up so easily on anything good they want to do because they are figuring it out all alone. But here you are accountable not to yourself. You will have it, and that's the beauty of an accountability partner too. Your mentor is looking out for you, your coach is looking out for you. You are accountable to not just yourself. A lot of people are looking out for you, and you cannot afford to fail yourself. So every day you wake up, you stay accountable. You have yourself committed to do what you just need to do to succeed. And that is the beauty of the community that we are enjoying. So now I go to Mentor Beatrice for the third question.
Mhm.
A lot of people try to figure it out alone. From your experience, what's the real cost of not being in the right community or get the right support in business?
Mhm. Very good question. It's not for me, actually. I'm going to answer for somebody that is not in a community, because me, I'm in a community and I'm benefiting. So, or the costs, the real
Yeah, of
costs,
course. Yeah.
it's deep. They might not feel it, but it is. Doing it all alone isn't just lower, it is expensive. This is what it looks like. Just the fact that you're wasting time in that trial and error. Time is money. And that's why I keep telling people, when we wind down, that the fact that we are in here, the homework of is this working, is this not working, is already done for you. That's already a plus. That's already saving you money, because you're not going to spend time to figure out if it's working or not. That is already figured for you. So that wasting time on trial and error, that's already wasting time. Two, you might miss opportunities that you didn't know that existed, that you could have gotten from your coach or from your mentor. And the bottom line, that's money that you're losing. And then there's that emotional support everybody's talking about, that emotional burnout from lack of support, and that can lead you to giving up so easily and lose an opportunity that, could have helped you down the line. The fourth one I can mention is repeating mistakes that could have been easily avoided if you had a mentor to tell you, hey, I passed through that. I know that doesn't work. This is what I did. This is what is working. And let me lead you this way, So you are repeating the same things that, are not working, and you're wasting time. You're wasting, and you can easily give up because you are going to think this business is not working, And you find that most people think they are saving money by not investing in mentors, because there are businesses out there that you pay the mentors, or you pay, your coaches, and they don't want to pay for that because they feel it's expensive. Fortunately for us, our mentors, our coaches, they come with a package, Beautiful, beautiful. You can't beat that. So, for example, you could be spending like 6 months, trying to figure out something. A mentor could have told you in 30 minutes or even less, and that gap costs you money, it costs you your momentum, and it costs you your confidence because you feel like, this is not working. So bottom line, get a mentor. Be in a community that, support you with all these things that we talked about in question 2. With that being said, I give it back to you, our wonderful host.
Okay. Thank you so much. I love the way you said, mentorship and coaching in this business comes with a package.
Yeah, it's true.
That sounds so good.
Because
a lot of people pay a lot of money to get somebody to coach them, to mentor them on doing something right. But here we tell you, with just your one-time registration fee of $149, you have access to a whole lot of benefits. And that includes you having a mentor that would guide you through your baby steps till you stand strong running your business on your own.
Yes.
Even when you stand strong eventually, you will still continue to have access to your mentor and your coach,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot overemphasize the benefit of this business. Like it saves you a lot of time. Beatrice has mentioned a lot of things. I won't want to be repeating it. You can imagine saving yourself time that you would have used to figure out things on your own, because those are costs that comes with you having not having a mentor, right? You figure things out, you waste a lot of time. At the end of the day, if you are not able to get it, you feel frustrated, you easily conclude that this is not meant for me, you cannot succeed there. But when you step into a business community like ours, where you have access to mentor and guidance, then you roll, and in a matter of time, you see yourself getting those results. We come here every time to say this business works just because we have the necessary support that help us to work it, and it's working for us. So if you are out there looking at us thinking, can I do this? Can I not do it? Don't overthink it. Overthinking will keep you stuck in that same position, right? You've been thinking about it 1 year, 2 years ago. Where has that thinking lead you to? Take it for us today that when you join us, you are not going to figure out things yourself. We'll be here to hold your hand, to guide you, even to succeed as we all here are succeeding. And now we go to Mentor Juliet for the fourth question. For someone trying to do everything alone right now, what would you say to them about the importance of guidance and support?
Thank you, Miss Foluke, for that question. That's a great question. And yes, if you are trying to do everything alone right now, here is a honest truth. In our business, you can't do it alone. Doing it alone might feel like independence for you, but in this business, it will slow you down when you are doing it alone, because you need help. you know we need help of our coach, our mentor, and our community, and other people that we know that yes, they are good in this aspect, because in this our business we have different people that are good in different aspects. So guidance and support don't make you weak in this business. It help you strategize, it help you in the strategic aspect. And thinking about this way, you spend months guessing when you are doing it alone. You are guessing, you are doubting, you are trying to do everything by yourself, or you will learn from someone else in this business. Because once you see, I see the way Beatrice is doing things, I see the way other people are doing things, coach, I can go and meet them and say, okay, please help me in this part, I don't know how to do this thing. Then they will put you through. So support gives you clarity when you are confused, when you feel confused. When they support you, it gives you that clarity. They give you direction when you feel stuck in the business, and confidence when you are feeling doubt. Like, sometimes we have this self-doubt, most of us. When we want to post something, we will be second guessing, should I post? No. They will judge me. This video is not perfect, I make this mistake, this English is not correct. So you don't need to do that, because just ask. You see, many of them, they will tell you that one that you made mistake, that is the video that will sell fast, because people want to see and start laughing. This person made this kind of mistake and is doing this business, and people are watching. I've gone to watch it. It's like 50 people have viewed this thing. You will see some of them will like to come in. Then speed, because you no longer figure everything out by yourself when you are stretched. Then another one inside is the accountability. That accountability, it will make you work quietly, and surrounding those people who are showing up in the business, pushing you forward, and also letting you know that you can do it. Like our coach, if you just go there and say I can't, he will tell, don't say it. You can do it. He will tell you, you must, you will, and you have to do it, because you don't have to bring that limitation here. Sometimes when you are saying, you say, stop arguing for your limitation. because you are arguing for your limitation. So go ahead and do what I tell you to do. So all those things, you don't struggle. It will give you everything you need, because you call your coach, you call your mentor, you call other people in the community, they help you. Now you are not working hard, you are working smarter. You are learning how to plug into the right environment and do what you need to do fast and make you grow your business. That support in this business from coach, mentor, and the community is a big thing in this business. So with all this, I give it back to Miss Foluke. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that for your response to that question. The truth simply remains that nobody can do it alone.
Mm-mm.
Somebody has said it on this session today that nobody is an island of wisdom.
Mm-mm.
You cannot do it alone, no matter what. Getting the right support will fast track your journey. So if you are out there doing one thing or the other alone and you are wasting time, it's high time you seek support and guidance, possibly from people that has done it before. Don't be shy. One thing that limits people a lot is I don't want them to say I don't know it. I don't want them to say, and you are there dying in silence,
Silent.
figuring things out. But when you come out, cry and ask, like 10 people can respond at the same time. So the best way to move faster, to move ahead, is to seek for help when you need one, right? And we have somebody commenting here, lucky you, from Rita Ajari. Thank you. Yeah, we are so lucky. We are the fortunate ones to have
Yes.
discovered this. We have found a gold mine, a life transforming opportunity. And that is why we are always out here to share the opportunity to as many that care to listen. And also from Joy, she said the cost of not having a mentor or coach is time loss, mistake, and mistake repeated. Oh my God, what's this thing doing to my screen? Okay. Repeated and potential left untapped. Yeah. You pay either way, through guidance that accelerates you or through struggle that delays you. So we cannot overemphasize it. Thank you, Joy, for your comments and for being with us in the spirit. Yeah. Now we go to our coach in the house. We reserve this
Present.
to the present. I know, always present. Yeah. Sir, for someone listening who feels stuck financially and unsure of the way out, what's one step you can advise them to take today to plug into the right mentorship and community?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful question. Wonderful question. You guys have been quiet. I've had so many stuff, so many good stuff come out of it. Some of the answers were coming out of this one, like the question you're asking now. Even when you hear the people and the excitement, when people have something good. And if somebody is listening and they're having a struggle, I take you back to there's a principle back in the Bible that talks about, I call it Elisha effect. Elijah, if part of what some of our struggles is just because you haven't seen it exemplified before you. If you get somebody, I had somebody talk about this over and over and over and over. Uh, I always say, eh, don't just go asking for advice everywhere. Ask advice of people who have the results that you're looking for, the people you can trade places with. So if I'm struggling financially, literally it just means there's something or information that I don't have. If that information is given unto you, it will change. And especially if you become a apprentice. Apprentice means you have that you're following somebody, you're working closely to see their ways and especially their mindset, to see what their mindset is. Because what I've realized, for me now, I know for sure there's nobody who can convince me that they're in this world, they've come to this world, and they don't have, I believe these four things come with the package for everyone, because we come from the same source. and he cannot make mistake. This is the three things that I believe, four things that I believe everyone comes already packaged with it. That sometimes you go to environments that make you become blind to these four things. I can strongly say this because in Genesis, the Bible says, before man was made, when God was making everything else, he did not, call all the three aspects of himself to come and sit down and create it. He was just saying, let there be, let there be, let there be, let there be. But before he made man, he said he called for a council. He said, now, hey, the moment has come. Now let us make man, so he can just be like us
Amen.
and in our own image. So if you're telling me somebody is out struggling out there, he's not in this image of God, he's not in the likeness of God. There's something that environment has lied to him or her, and they're not seeing it. And literally, that's why I love how this community is set up. It's literally set up to for this greatness to come out. Before I say my four things, another place I see, I want to show you first of all in the Bible where clearly that my evidence is coming to show you that there's nobody who's not already born with these four things already innate in them. The other place you see it in Jeremiah, before I put you in your mother's womb, I knew the plans I had for you, the plans to prosper you. Those who are good plans. So prosperity is within, good plans are already within. And the four things I think everybody is born with. That's why I want you to keep in mind. So if a person is struggling financially, he's not in touch with these things that are already inside of them. Number one, we are all born to win. None of us is born for failure. Born to win. How do I know that? I know that because the first place they want to make sure that you're a winner. You know, the Bible says you are more than a conqueror. They want to make sure that it's only more than conquerors that are allowed to come to this physical world. It's because before you come in, there is only one egg and 5 million sperms, meaning there's 5 million potentials. And they say you have to win that race before we know you are the most conqueror, the conqueror of conquerors, and then we'll give you a chance to come. So now they say on your marks, get set, 5 million of you go. And guess who entered that egg? You.
You.
You are here because you're a winner. You are a champion. You are it because you did that race. You had to win that race. You cannot come before you win that race. Now you can get in an environment that don't have mentors, don't have anything, and can convince you and you start walking down and thinking, oh, I can't win in anything. I don't have an identity anymore of who I am. The second thing I say that you are, it is innate inside of you already. That's why you need good mentor to awaken all these things. If you have forgotten why you don't have it, or why you think money is just it's just one element that shows you can measure. But the second thing that you already been given from the beginning is that you are already, I don't know how I can put it. You already have a design in you. The design is for you to do what? To accomplish. If somebody tells you, I have made you like me, and it shows you how wonderful this world is, how wonderful this the system he has made, and he's telling you, you are just like me. So you want to tell me the design is not in you already to accomplish? And it clearly says that he cannot send his word out and the word come back without accomplishing what it was sent for. So the word has already said you are can accomplish, you are an accomplisher. So the design that is already inside of you, you are to accomplish. Whatever you set your mind to, you have to accomplish it. That's why I say, if that person is struggling, he needs to come in an environment that can awaken what I'm saying. The third one, you are engineered, like the engineers of engineers, engineered you for success. Can you imagine that? Already engineered for success. That when he put you out here, he said, ah, he looked at you and said, ah, hey, this is good, oh, so good. He's about to accomplish a lot. That's why even later on, Jesus comes and he reminds you, you came here to bear fruits and much fruits. So if you're in an environment that is hindering you from bearing fruits, I'm telling you, one of the best environments you can be in is an environment where a mentor or a coach is helping you tap into what is already inside of you to bring it out so that money cannot be an issue. The fourth one that I'll say that is very important for you to have a mentor and the right mentor, because sometimes you might not have the right mentor. Sometimes you go astray because you don't have a right mentor. I'm saying, even as we become here, the fourth thing, the seeds of greatness are already endowed inside of you. They're already sitting there. The seeds are already inside of you. All they need is an environment so that, guess what? That greatness can come out. And I found out one thing. If you have a seed in your hand, just because you have that seed, it will not grow. You have to plant that seed in the right environment for that seed to grow. So what does that mean to you? A lot of people have greatness within them, but they don't even have an environment where they can even plant themselves as a seed so they can start growing. And I love the fact that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to start for that up into that greatness because it's already within you. And that's why, to me, I like the topic you have here. It's a topic about mentorship and having a good coach in your life. I truly believe everything rises and falls on leadership. If you're not in an environment where you have good leadership, that's where the mentorship starts at. Then guess what is going to happen? You're going to feel stifled, and all these things that you already have, it will seem like you don't have them, and yet you already enough. You already have it. If you just have somebody who can tap it, iron sharpens iron. You can just tap that little bit, that spark. Your engines will be all on, and you come to realize you yourself was your mentor, and there's somebody else who's waiting to be your who's waiting to be your mentee, or who's waiting to be under your guidance, so that they can say, I'm an apprentice, I'm a person who's being directed now because I'm going for my greatness because of this great mentor that I have. So it's so important to understand environment matter. It has to be an environment of growth. It has to be an environment that is helping you tap into what you already have. It has to be an environment that every day when you wake up, you're looking forward to go out for life, because now you realize life is nothing but a game. Yeah, we are doing a book that is called A Game of Life. You realize in this game of life, it has already been fixed for you to win. It's already been fixed. There are things once you understand, you realize, I'm here to win. Oh, I'm here already as a winner. So with that, I really now I can tell that person, wake up and just start asking, or become a good student by asking, how can I get a good mentor? Lord, show me, show me. And then if you're hearing this and maybe you have not started, we're telling you one of the biggest benefit of this business. You know, sometimes we think it's just money, 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 because a lot of people in our community show checks, checks, checks. One of the biggest thing, because I want to come to this point and tell you, you know, money is called currency. Currency for a reason. This is why I want to bring this back home, because sometimes you have to understand wealth, and it is really, it starts with consciousness. And the reason why money is called currency is because, just like the electrical current, money is always flowing as currency. You're either repelling it or you are attracting it by the person who you become. So the biggest thing about this environment or having a mentor, he helps you become that person who can actually attract the money. And you come to realize, when you become that person, you will attract everything you want in your life, because you are in alignment with everything that you never build anything that you are not. If you plant a seed of tomato grow out of it. Mangoes don't come out of a seed of anything else. And I'm telling you, in the environment of who you really are, you're supposed to be producing money with ease. And that's why we say the advantage of a mentor will awaken that environment back because you already have everything you need and more. With that being said, I've said a lot, and I pass it back to you, our able host.
Wow, wow, wow. That was so good. Thank you, Coach, for speaking to our people from your mind. And at this point, I would just tell somebody out there that wake up. You mentioned something. Wake up and ask God for direction. We've said so many things here on this session today, and until you wake up and know that you have a major part to play in the fulfillment of your own destiny, and you have a major role to play in changing your current situation, and you have that understanding that complaints is not going to do anything for you, then you would wake up and do what you need to do. Then you would wake up and see how you get yourself plugged into the right community where you can get the necessary support to move to the next level in the face of your whole life. So a lot has been said on this session today. I'm going to just wrap up by, letting you know how you can take the next step. We all here, we are business owners, we are digital, business owners, mentors and coach on this session. And we help people out there, people like us, to plug into the right system that we have discovered that is helping a lot of people, especially immigrants, busy professionals, and parents, to plug into the right system to start a digital business that they can run from the comfort of their own home. You don't need any business experience. You don't need to be tech savvy. Just come with the right mindset, the willingness to grow, and we'll be here to support you. So for you to get started, you have to watch our information session, which is always the very first thing. Our websites are here displayed. So whoever that you are watching this session on their page, go onto that website. All you need to connect is your name and your email. Once you put in your name and your email, you are going to have access to watch our information session. A video of about an hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hours is not too much to get the right information that would launch you into the next phase of your life. Take your time to watch that video. If you have any question, feel free to connect with us. We'll be here to answer your question and to guide you on the next step. And once you watch that video, you'll have all your questions answered. We always talk about the 149, which is your access fee, right? Go ahead and pay that 149 because it will give you access to more information that would help and guide you to take an informed decision. And once you do that, then we'll take it up from there. We'll be here to guide you, to support you, to walk through, all the baby steps so you can be up and running in no distance time. And at this point, we'll just be rounding up the session, and we'll be back again on your screen tomorrow or on Sunday. And we are always here every day of the week, to bring value to you. So at this point, we'll be rounding up for today, and we'll be saying bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Kwaheri. Coco.
Bye.
Next time we meet is Sunday.
Coco.
Coco.